How does the media and ourselves define the standard of a healthy relationship with Asian parents? Hi, my name is Shia Saw, and welcome back to Saw Academy. Okay, I encourage you to pause the video and think about this question on your own first. Okay, now in order to answer this question, we have to first understand the context behind this. Now we all know that the media has presented the Asian American family through the model minority myth. This usually consists of cold, strict parents and academic overachieving children. As such stereotypes are based on the reality of Asian American parenting, it has created a standard that generates a normal experience for Asian Americans' relationships with their parents. Unfortunately, this generates a conflict for many Asian Americans as they don't know how to define a healthy family as they experience Asian parenting, with Western standards presenting more loving and affectionate families. The media constantly portrays the strained relationship between the traditional Asian generation to the new Americanized generation rebelling against them, but over time we see how it has developed this image by addressing it and giving resolution. In the Joy Luck Club, it addresses generational trauma and the stress of high expectations by showing the experiences of both mothers and daughters, giving resolution to the Asian mother-daughter conflict through mutual understandings. In recent years, Everything Everywhere All at Once addresses the same strained relationship between mother and daughter, but more explicitly as we see their journey and how they learn to accept each other. Now, a lot of this is based on the parenting styles of Asian parents in comparison to white families and their priorities on family values. A study by the Pew Research Center showed that 62% of Asian Americans thought that white American parents did not pressure their children enough to do well in school. This can be explained by the fact that Western values and social norms tend to clash with Asian customs and family expectations, creating a gap between the parent and child because they have different standards of each other, the child following more American family values and the parents following the traditional Asian parenting style. The media portrays white families as affectionate and casual, which conflicts Asian American children as they grow up, hoping for a foreign expectation that their parents are not aware of. An article researching the coexistence of Chinese tiger moms in American culture states that greater knowledge about how immigrant parents evaluate the parenting of the mainstream culture in relation to that of their heritage culture is crucial, because a lack of cultural knowledge of the mainstream culture may contribute to misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and confusion about what parenting to endorse in the new cultural context. So, how do we define a healthy Asian American relationship between parents and children? Well, since there's so many other layers and factors to this, we can't answer that question, and probably never will. But what we do know is that we can measure the standard by how well they understand each other's intentions. Another study that looks into Asian parenting states that the strict Asian parenting style in America does not compromise the parent-child relationship as long as both parents and children accept the parenting concepts. This is how the media has been able to represent a new era of Asian American films by depicting a more authentic Asian American family on screen. Debates on the authentic representation of Asian American families have developed as current films are receiving praise for connecting with their Asian American audiences. Thoughts on the authentic representation of Asian American families have developed as current films are receiving praise for connecting with their Asian American audiences. All American Girl received criticism, though, because many thought it portrayed the Korean American family for a white audience. We see this develop in comparison to Minari, released in 2020, which received praise and even won a Golden Globes Award as it connected with many Korean American audiences by portraying an authentic experience. It becomes difficult as Asian parents cannot express their love that will satisfy the Western standards that their children are expecting, but they learn to express their loves in other ways.
Joy, wait, please. I have something to say to you.
What?
You have to try and eat healthier. You are getting fat.
We see forms of this quote-unquote toxic love in Everything Everywhere All at Once, as Joy knows that her mother loves her by saying that she is getting fat. But this is not the kind of affection that Joy is looking for. Rather, she would have her mom accept her queerness and the fact that she has a girlfriend.
데이비 뛰지 마!
데이비드 뛰지 마.
We can see that in Minari, the parents do not explicitly say I love you, but instead tells David not to run as they are concerned for his health. They show their love by saying this as they care for his well-being. But David can't comprehend this, as he is surrounded by a different representation of love.
All right, boys. Breakfast is right here. There you go. Come here, bro. Give me a hug. Come on over here. Come here. Oh, get up here. Let me look at you. You sleep good? That's your buddy, huh? Hey, it's good to meet you. Go on, eat your breakfast.
David, seeing his friend receive physical and verbal affection from his father, is strange to him as it is not what he is used to from his own father. But in Minari, we also see healthy relationships between mother and daughter.
고춧가루. 여긴 이런 걸 구할 수가 없어. 8시간이나 운전해서 달라스까지 갔는데 별로였어. 자. 멸치도 가져온 거야?
야, 또 울어? 멸치 때문에 울어? 알았어. 그러면 내가 딴 거 줄게.
밤이다. 맛있겠다. 어서 받아. 어서 받아. 야, 한 번도 이런 거 먹어본 적이 없어.
아, 그래?
응.
잠깐만.
아이, 그렇게 안 해도 돼.
비행기 안에서 오면서 딱딱해졌을까 봐. 자, 먹어.
받아, 데이비. 할머니, 받아.
먹어.
받아.
먹어.
받아.
아이고 이쁘지. 먹어.
Thank you 해야지. Thank you, ma, grandma. 응?
Neither one of them says I love you to each other. But the grandmother giving the mom gifts is how she shows her love, and the mother is aware of that since they are used to Korean customs and understand each other's forms of love. But when she tries to gift David, who's used to American culture, a chestnut and even opens it for him, he is confused and honestly disgusted because he does not perceive this as affection. So what can we necessarily say that we learn from this? Well, by addressing the tension and showing different perspectives and presenting authenticity, the media is able to portray not necessarily a quote-unquote healthy Asian American family, but the understanding and resolve that forms healing the parent and child relationship. This has made a huge step as films representing authentic Asian American experiences that addresses these strained relationships helps to create mutual understanding between parents and children and starts the healing process and closes the gap between generations in hopes that will improve for the future. Wait, that was it? That didn't even answer my question. Oh wait, there's more.